Everybody, it's Dr. Sam. Today's question is, does lifting weights increase testosterone levels? Now, I've answered this question many times before. People keep asking, probably because you're not subscribed. So subscribe to this channel, click the notification icon so you'll know all this stuff in advance. But for those of you who might be new, does exercise, what was the question? Does lifting weights increase testosterone levels? And the answer is, again, yes. Caveat. First of all, cardio decreases testosterone levels. So doing too much cardio, too long-term, blah, 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 will just eat up your muscles and decrease testosterone levels and increase cortisol levels. Cortisol being the stress hormone, cortisol goes up, testosterone comes down. So keep that in mind. Best kind of cardio is just do fast walking. I'd rather you walk 20 minutes 3 times a day rather than 1 hour once a day. So keep that in mind as far as duration and intensity. All right, fast walk, if you're huffing and puffing and all that, that's using up too much glucose. That's going to end up actually decreasing testosterone over time because it increases cortisol. So going back to exercise, yes. Lifting weights, yes. But there's a caveat. Too much lifting weights, too much intensity, too much volume is not good for your testosterone levels. Why? Because it creates too much stress, and too much stress means too much adrenaline, too much cortisol, too much fight or flight, which ultimately means that you're going to decrease testosterone. Remember, guys, as I've said many times in previous videos, as testosterone, cortisol levels go up, testosterone comes down. It's just your body's natural mechanism, all right? Just like, for example, one night of crappy sleep, your cortisol shoots up and your testosterone plummets, okay? Emotional stress, same thing. So working out, I used to make this mistake all the time. As I said in previous videos, I thought more is better. I work out long and hard. So keep something in mind. You either work out really intense, but keep it short, or you work out with lower intensity, but work out a little bit longer with volume. But you can't do both. Unless you're a genetic freak with tons of drugs, you just can't do both. And most of us are not genetic freaks, and most of us are not taking drugs. So even that has a limit. But you want to keep your weightlifting sessions to a minimum of 20 to 30 minutes. Maximum, I would say, an hour, okay? If you're working out for an hour and a half or 2 hours, you're jibber-jabbering way too much, man. You're resting too long. You're just doing too much. An hour, you're in and out. Keep that in mind. That's glycogen levels, blood sugar, all that stuff affects your testosterone and cortisol levels. So keep that in mind. Work out for 20 minutes to maximum 60 minutes. Work out a minimum of 2 times a week to a maximum, I say, 5 times a week. If you're working out 6 days a week with weights for an hour at a time, that's just way too much, okay? So work out, again, I say 3 to 5 times a week. Every other day is great. 4 times a week is great. I see that as being really good. 30 minutes to 45 minutes, that's what I do. No more than an hour. And again, work out hard. Don't pussyfoot around the gym, but don't kill yourself. I used to leave the gym feeling thrashed. That's another thing. Leave the gym feeling pretty good. Like you got a little bit left in you, but you didn't drain yourself. I used to leave the gym feeling like shit. I was so tired. I was so worn out. My hands would be shaking. I had a clutch turbo car, you know, fast car in the old days. My foot would be shaking. I could barely do the clutch, and I thought, man, I must have the best workout ever. I'm gonna get huge. And all I did was burn out. I slowly got weaker and weaker and weaker, and I got smaller and fatter at the same time because my stress levels were up, my testosterone was down. Just didn't work. So keep that in mind. Make sure you cycle your workouts too. You can't go balls to the wall for months at a time. I say sometimes like 3 weeks of good intensity, 1 week of lower intensity, 3 weeks higher intensity, and maybe like every 3 months you take off a week, okay, or do active rest. And that's what's going to maximize your testosterone, your cortisol levels, your hormones, your adrenal function, so you get bigger, more muscular, stronger, and keep your body fat and blood sugar and mood and sleep at good levels. I've got a lot more information about this topic below this video. Make sure you're subscribed. Again, I keep telling you guys, you're not doing it. I don't know why. It's really easy. Just click the subscribe button and then click the notification icon so you'll get notified when I send out awesome information like this in the future, all right? There you have it. Let me know in the comment section what made sense, what didn't, what you still have questions about. This is all for you. And as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And I wish you a very happy and healthy day.